Now let's talk about the ACDC control panel. This can be found just above the hanging locker, just after the galley. The Blue Seas control panel that's installed in this boat has AC and DC switching capabilities. The forward side of this panel is dedicated to alternating current, which is shore power or generator. The after two columns are dedicated to DC power, which is battery power that the boat supplies itself. Here you have a Blue Seas gauge that allows you to read your dockside voltage. Right now we're showing 122 volts with 1 amp. It's a small shore power connection that we have right now. This particular boat has two 30 amp shoreside connections. When you're in the parallel mode, a green light will illuminate. That means that you're feeding both of the 30 amp systems with one shore power cord. This is okay to do in light use situations. You can power the boat with one cord when you're just using a little bit of power. If you're going to use a lot of appliances, I suggest plugging in both cords on this boat. If you're in a situation that calls for both the 30 amp shore power cords to be plugged in, you'll want to push the Shore 2 button after the cords are plugged in. This allows both circuits to be live. The various appliances that are powered through the AC circuits, their circuits are protected with these breakers in the second column aft. You have outlets, interior and exterior, your cooktop, battery charger. There's some spares here. There's a breaker for the air conditioning system, the cabin fridge, freezer, the grill, the water heater, and the cockpit refrigerator. These are all the breakers that protect the circuits on those appliances. To activate these appliances, you simply push the breaker and look for the green light to illuminate. That means that your circuit is live. Now we'll focus on the DC side of the switch panel. These are the two aft columns that have DC label at the top. The breaker that's just below the Blue Seas voltmeter is labeled main. When that one is activated, it allows you to select whichever of the other DC circuits you'd like to activate. You have your light group, your table, refrigerator. There's a fan in the head, the waste system. There's a spare at the bottom here for future use. There's a blower for the generator. You have some spares for future use. Then there's breakers for the freezer, the cockpit refrigerator, the sump pump, the freshwater pump, and also the raw water pump. These are all activated by pressing the breaker.